because I presented it twice. I purchased it after my first presentation. I love it. This is from Geek Air. This is a rechargeable fan. I'm gonna tell you the reason I love it is because, look, Ma, no hands. You're not plugged in. You can take this fan anywhere you want a cool breeze, which is fantastic. So that means you can take it out to the deck, out to the backyard, maybe when you're doing some gardening. You can take it out to the front porch when you're having coffee in the morning or in the afternoon, and you want to be outside, but you still need some air. I love the fact that from Geek Air, you have a fan that can go with you, and it's not heavy, it weighs less than 5 pounds. And because you don't have to keep it tethered to an outlet, you can take it with you in those unconventional places where now you can have a fan. It's 12 inches. You're getting the fan itself, and you're getting a portable little mini fan, which we're gonna show you as well, which is also rechargeable. So that means you don't need batteries, you don't need to be plugged in. There's so much to share with Geek Air. All you're doing is choosing your color. I have it in gray at home, and incidentally, my little 7-year-old took the mini fan from me. It is now in her room. We also have it in yellow, we have it in red. This one is turquoise. We've got it at a birthday price where we've given you free shipping, you've got flex pay of $33 and change, and Rebecca Wood is joining us. Rebecca always brings us literally the coolest products, no pun intended.
I see what you did there.
I know, but I loved it from the moment I used it, and so did you.
And I love that you saw it here first,
Yes.
and you're like, oh my goodness, this makes a huge difference. And that's what we're gonna do with Geek. We're gonna keep you cool with the 12-inch, also with the mini in any situation, not only this summer, but year-round. This 12-inch, it's gonna be great for sporting events, tailgating, barbecues, picnics, at the beach, on the boat, wherever you need to stay cool. This little guy is powerful with 3 speeds. It's gonna be church, it's gonna be ceremonies, it's gonna be weddings, it's gonna be maybe out while you're eating al fresco. Wherever you are, we're gonna keep you cool with the best quality too. That's why with Geek, it is the #1 fan brand, #1 fan brand at HSN, selling more than 340,000 fans. Let's walk you through what you're gonna get when you get it there. First of all, I want you to see how quick and easy it is to turn it on. Remember, all of these, not one of them, are tethered to a cord. You just simply turn it on in the back, and you decide, there's no preset settings, how fast you want it to go. On low, it's going to last 8 hours. On low, I should say, it's gonna last 24 hours. On high, 8 hours.
Okay.
24 hours on a cool breeze. That thanks to our lithium-ion battery. What you're also getting here is also going to recharge all of your electronics. All you need is that USB cord. So if your electronics had that USB cord, you're gonna be able to recharge it as well.
I'll tell you real quick. We are going to continue on with the tour, but we turned on these fans and it got so cold in here all of a sudden.
Just like that?
Yes.
It cools 880 cubic feet every minute.
Oh my gosh.
So when we're talking about zone cooling, this is the way to do it. If you just want to save money on your electric bill, this is the perfect way to do it. And remember, because there's no cord, you can take it from room to room to room, out into the lanai, out to the pool, out to the garden while you're doing your gardening. Wherever you want to take this to take and stay cool, you're able to do it in an instant.
This is really good. And so you can see how amazing this is. Because you can take it outside, this is something that I think is going to be great for you or great for somebody that you know who does, you know, maybe not have something like this that's this portable. And maybe for you, if you stay inside a lot because that's where your fan is or that's where your AC is, but to be honest, you would like to go sit out on the porch because summer, as much as we complain about it's hot, it's the time that everybody's out and you want to be out and not just always stuck in the house. Have your fan, so even if you only use it in the morning when you go outside and have your coffee, that is a perfect reason to have this for you, just to keep your comfort. When you see the QR code, again, use that. If you'd rather shop on hsn.com, use item number 865415.
What you really are gonna notice too is when you get it home, just how well made it is.
Yes.
I mean, when I turn this off and you can see, I mean, we have stainless steel blades. When's the last time you've seen a fan with stainless steel blades? With Geek, we believe we go back to the basics. What's gonna cut through the air and create that velocity of air that's gonna keep an entire room cool. It's going to be those stainless steel blades. It's also water resistant. So when I do take this to the pool, see how easy it is to turn on real quickly before I show you the water resistancy. What I want to show you is how easy it is to use. It's just a simple button that you just turn on and you turn right to that perfect wind speed. I love that we don't have presettings. So you can really decide exactly how high you want that wind to go. And then it tells you right where it is in the battery life too. So when you're at the RV, when you're camping, or the power goes out, this saved me through 2 hurricanes when I had no power for 4 days. Not only did it keep me cool, remember, you're able to charge all of your electronics as well. That is what I think takes this from something that just allows you to enjoy all of the summer festivities to something that you really do need for your emergency preparedness.
Yeah, and it's that ease of just plug in. That's it. It's that ease, like you said, of just turn it on. You don't have to be computer savvy in any way. Just turn on the dial, turn it up or down. You just sprayed water directly onto this.
Exactly. Your kids are splashing at the pool.
Yeah.
You're, by the lake. It starts raining when you're at that RV or campsite. You don't have to worry about your fan because it's IPX4 rated. It's water resistant. And then the other thing that I think is so important is that we've made it lighter than ever. So you might have noticed that we've had hundreds of 5-star reviews on this. This year, we're just starting so many 5-star reviews. The reason it's different is we've made it lighter. It's less than 5 pounds. We did that because we listened to you. We heard you're taking this to sporting events and you're hanging this from your tents. You're taking this to the beach and you're hanging it from your beach tents. Right. You're taking this by the grill and hanging it up with an S-hook on your fence. It is so easy to be able to take and hang for wherever you need it, but also you're gonna get that perfect breeze because we have that 380 degree, 360 degree tilt.
That makes me happy too. So you can get that perfect where you want it to be. You can kind of lock it into place and then that's it. You're also notice, just so you see that turquoise color, most limited, fewer than 200 remaining in the turquoise. You'll notice that we've got all 4 of these on. And they're not jumping around on the table. They're not making a lot of noise. We actually have one behind us as well in the kitchen, not making any noise. So these aren't like those old box fans that were just, that's all we had at the time. You could hear the fan before you entered the house. They were so loud. It's not that. These are so well built, to your point, so comfortable to use, so easy to use, and you've got multi-use out of them. And also, like you said, not just summer, but football is starting in about 6 weeks.
Isn't that crazy?
I mean, think about all of the times that we're still gonna be outside and we still need that coolness. Don't forget, it also comes with a mini fan that you're seeing
That
there.
mini fan, I'm gonna tell you, we sell on its own.
Yes.
And people love it. And like I said, it's only gonna be about 6 inches tall. It's 4 ounces. This fits in the tiniest of pockets, the tiniest of clutches. It's gonna be perfect for taking to church, for all of those places where you need to stay cool in an instant. Love it for the theme parks. Love it for the plane rides. When you get in that car, that AC takes a minute to kick in. This is gonna be what keeps you cool. 3 various speeds and also rechargeable. We never want you to have to be tied to an outlet. We don't want you to be tied to some batteries. We want you to be able to charge it in an instant and take with it. This is gonna last 7.5 hours. So think about that.
Oh, wow.
24 hours on one charge. Remember, up to 24 hours on one charge and 7.5 hours on this. I mean, when that power goes out, and we're seeing it from storms, from hurricanes, from tornadoes, rolling outages. It can be sunny outside and you just lose your power. It is dangerous, the heat that we're experiencing these days. We've got heat domes, hundreds of millions of people under a heat advisory. This is the way to stay cool. What I like to do, just my little tip, I keep it plugged in when I'm at home to take that AC bill, save some money, but then when I'm on the go, I'm going to my daughter's lacrosse game, I just grab and go, and I'm gonna have up to 24 hours of cool breeze from this guy and this little personal fan, another 7.5 hours.
I want you to go ahead and pick it up, particularly if you want that turquoise, because that one is the most limited now at this point. The one that I bought was gray, and I bought mine specifically we like to hang out in our backyard, but it's super hot. And there are mosquitoes that like to fly around me. They don't fly around anybody else but me. So I said, well, if I have a fan around me, I can be cooler, but also maybe the mosquitoes can't get to me as easily. So that was my specific reason. What's your reason? Where are you planning to put this? Maybe for you, it is when you're out in the backyard or in the front yard. Maybe it's when you're out gardening and it's just hot out there, but you do have to tend to your vegetables and your fruits. Take this along with you, and because it weighs less than 5 pounds, it's not gonna be a hardship to move it from place to place when you need to do that. If you want it, and you want the mini fan, please go ahead while these are birthday priced and while we still have all 4 colors. You saw the turquoise, this one's gray, this one's yellow, this one is red. Which one are you getting? The flex payment is $33 and change. Even if it's not for you, maybe it's for a loved one that you hear complaining about, it's just so hot, I can't even leave the house. I just wanna go outside and talk to my neighbors. You could take this out, stand out front, talk to your neighbors with the fan blowing on you. I mean, your neighbors are gonna love it too.
My daughter, so she's in lacrosse, and it's boiling down here. It is so hot, even just to stand and watch her. It is so hot. So I take one for the moms.
Yeah.
And then the girls all, when they come off the field, they all turn it and they just sit there and they just enjoy that breeze. And I'm telling you, when you're hot, there's nothing better than that cool breeze. The other really great thing is, in our homes, we all have that one hot area. Whether it's gonna be a bedroom, the den where you're watching TV, how great is it, instead of trying to kick in that AC to keep everything else frigidly cold and that room just moderate, take this with you. My sister came from Minnesota, and we're used to temperatures here around 76. I'm fine with it, right? She was boiling. So she literally got in bed, and I said, okay, where do you need it? And I just kind of, I was able to kind of angle it right where she needed it, and it lasted all night long. So I love that you can use it plugged in. It's gonna come with you just like this. It's got a brushless DC motor, so when you hear this, I want you to hear, it's the smoothest, most satisfying, cool breeze. It really is. It's not that choppy breeze.
No.
It's not loud. As you said, it doesn't jump around. We do give you those non-skid feet as well, so you know it's gonna stay in place. I love that we have that 360-degree tilt, but then it will lock into place. So it's not gonna move, it's gonna stay right where you want it. Remember, IPX4 rated, so it's raining at the baseball fields, when you're RVing, camping by the pool, by the lake, it gets wet, you never have to worry about it. This entire grill comes off, and you can clean those stainless steel blades.
Nice.
And I cannot stress enough how much you're gonna love the fact that you can charge all of your electronics as well with that rechargeable battery bank.
This is good. Just remember, you can have it up to high speed. If you keep it on low, it runs for about 24 hours.
24 hours.
If you're having it on high, it runs 8 hours.
8
And then you
hours.
just plug in recharge. How long does it take to recharge?
3 hours to recharge.
Okay, so this, I mean, you can't, hey, wait, and you get the mini fan.
And when you get it, here's the other thing that's so important, because when you get that full charge, it's gonna keep that full charge for over 6 months. So say you forget to plug it in, but it has that full charge, no worries, it's gonna hold that full charge. It's built so well. You're gonna see why Geek is the #1 fan brand here at HSN.
I don't want you to miss out. I'm telling you, there's some things that you kind of have to mull over, but there are some things that when you see them, you're like, yeah, it just makes sense. When you mentioned those, there might be, even if you have AC in your home, there might be still that hot spot. I'm pointing to the fan right behind me. It's in our kitchen. You know the phrase, if you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. But what about the person who needs to be in the kitchen, who's doing the cooking, and they have to be in there with the oven and the stove and all the things? Wouldn't it be great to have a portable, a fan for them that they could use? Maybe that's for you. However you're planning to use it, get it on birthday price. Get it while we still have them in stock. I don't need to let you know that even though it's July, the hottest month of the year isn't even here yet. It's next month. August, it gets even hotter. So please go for it in yellow, gray, red, or turquoise. Turquoise is the most limited now at this point. Don't forget, you're also getting the mini personal
I always
fan.
say this is the shining star, but this is the unsung hero.
I know.
And you're getting both.
This is the one that's gonna save you when you're out and about. 865-414 is the item number. Go ahead and get yours while we still have them. Rebecca, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Stay cool.
We've got so much more to share with you. I wanted to let you know, though, because a lot of times you'll ask what's she wearing? What's the host wearing? I want to